Hello, hello, hello. This is ElCid 932 on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. Glad to have you here. Glad to see you here. Glad that you gave me 5 minutes. I was modding elsewhere and I was like, I don't really like to leave a modding situation, but I had to because, hey, my chat is waiting. My people are waiting. Okay. My people are waiting. So y'all didn't have much to tell me this week. Y'all didn't have much to say this week. And that's dangerous when you just let me talk about stuff. Okay. That's dangerous. Hey, Sam, glad to see you are here. Hey, Nestos Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. I love saying your name. Okay. Yes, my hair. Okay. I did it last night. So Nestos don't have much to say. See, I know she's my hair patrol. Okay. I can't have my personal life, my hair telling on my personal life. Okay. Okay. Now, y'all, please remember next week is Love is Blind Brazil season 5 for the over 50. I do have the Meet the Cast posted. Members had it for a few days. It's already posted online for everybody else. Also, we have Love is Blind Francais. That is also coming out on Wednesday. So y'all, please, be patient with me next week. I'm going to have my recaps. I'm going to have a whole lot for y'all next week. Okay. So just be patient, but I've already started scheduling the weekly lives for Love is Blind France and Love is Blind Brazil for Sundays. So everybody can get in the mix. Okay. So, hey, Delphine Azul, glad to have you here. Sam, thank you so much for the compliment. Hey, K Sharp, glad to see you here. So y'all, for those of you who are not members, which I see most of you are members in here, the year is 2003. Okay, the year is 2003. And I see Sam here too in our chat. Sam here has a lot of questions for us. And I love it because, that's why I put out the post at first for Fridays. The post comes out maybe Wednesday or Thursday. You give topics that you would like me to cover, and we just talk about it, all about it. Hey, Miss Mad About Music. Glad to see all the members are here. Y'all know this year is 2003. It is 2003. Okay. So let's go into Billboard's. I had to do top 20. Okay. I had to do top 20. Hey, Lady T-Bug. Yes, all the all city girls. ElCid girls. Y'all, if you like, law, crime, all that stuff, especially where we just had, Madam Donna was just found guilty of her shenanigans in Florida, please go to Lady T-Bug's channel. It is a good time. Even though we're talking law and crime, she makes it absolutely fun. And she pulls all the documents, the official documents over there. Okay. Yes, ElCid girls. You're still hype from Donna? Yes, I know you're still hype. I can't wait for your next live, Lady T-Bug, because I know we will be gagged. Okay. So the top 20 for 2003, I had to do this because it's very eclectic. Okay. It's very eclectic about the notable songs, of 2003. Hey, High Vibe, glad to see you here. Okay. You're crying laughing. So I had to do top 20 because there was a lot of good songs in 2003. Okay. And if you want to blame anyone for what the year was, blame Excel, because I did a rando thing and I say, Excel, put this in rando order. So 2003 was the next one. Okay. So number 20 for 2003, and this is the all around category. This ain't hip hop. This is all around. So number 20 was Magic Stick with Lil' Kim and 50 Cent. Number 20 was Magic Stick with Lil' Kim featuring 50 Cent. I actually thought it was his song featuring her, but it's her song featuring him. Okay, listen from the bushes. Okay, Miss Mad About Music. Number 19 is, and this is the real word, Uncle Cracker with a K, Dobie Gray, called Drift Away. The song is called Drift Away. I didn't know the song. I heard it and I still didn't know the song. Let me hit the like button before I start commenting. Thank you so much, Delphine, for reminding me to even say, please like the live. Please show a little love. Tip your hostess by hitting that like. So that was 19, okay? Thank you, Nestos. Thank you. It's always a wonderful compliment coming from you, especially, because you always keep me on point with my hair. Sam, I didn't know the song either. So number 18, I know Avril Lavigne, I'm With You. Number 18, I kind of knew the song, but it was not a popular song in my rotation. Now, moving on to 17, because I ain't wasting too much time on songs I don't know. Moving right along to number 17 is Busta Rhymes, Mariah Carey, Flip Mode Squad, I Know What You Want. I know what you want, because baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me. Come on now. That is one of my favorite songs by Busta and Mariah. I mean, come on. The whole Flip Mode Squad was on the song. And if you saw the visuals for it, you saw the people, and he did the like cartoon artistry for the video. Absolutely love the visuals for Busta Rhymes music back in the day. Yes, baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know what you want. Okay, I am still here, y'all. I just gotta fix this camera. I feel like I have a delay. Okay, I feel like I have a delay, and I don't want a delay. Okay, I do not want a delay at all. Okay, it's better for me. How I'm seeing it is better. So yeah, so 17 is Busta Rhymes with Mariah Carey and the Flip Mode Squad. I Know What You Want. Now number 16 is Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera is number 16 with Beautiful, because you are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. I think the 2000 Busta got Mariah. And, yes, he had Busta. He had Mariah and Janet. He had the heavy hitters, the icons. Okay, that was Busta's time. Even though I love early Busta Rhymes, but when he had Janet, the song with Janet, with him in that white hole fitted jumpsuit. Oh, and Janet too in her fitted catsuit. Why are you taking me there? Why are you taking me there, Sam? Early 2000s, a little man for me. Ooh, high vibe, man. Okay, man. I'm hoping we change your mind. Okay. I hope we change your mind after this. So number 15 is Jennifer Lopez and LL Cool J. All I Have. All I Have. Jennifer Lopez and LL Cool J. Okay. Okay. All I Have. I vaguely remember the song, but I'm not a Lopez fan. I'm not a Jennifer Lopez fan at all. But who I am a fan of is 50 Cent in this era, which was also his era. He's at number 14 with 21 Questions featuring Nate Dogg. Y'all are mad? Are y'all still mad? Am I the only one that actually love 2003, what we've heard so far? Number 14 is 21 Questions, 50 Cent featuring Nate Dogg. I absolutely love that song. I mean, daggone it, 21 Questions? You barely remember that one. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? If I went away tomorrow? If you found out I was thugging? I mean, come on now. Wow. So next up, number 13 is Nelly. Okay. Shake Your Tail Feather with Diddy and Murphy Lee. Shake Your Tail Feather. I knew Shake Your Tail Feather was one of the top songs of that year. Hey, Huda, glad to have you here. 21 questions. What I have about the Project Runway episode last night. Huda. We have more than 21 questions, but I understand. We're going to answer all them questions tomorrow at 5:05 EST. Okay, Huda? Glad to have you here, though. We're going to answer all them questions tomorrow. We do not want to put no spoilers in here. Don't ask me no questions about Project Runway. So, the moment for substance. Hey, Lydia A., glad to have you here. Glad to see you are here. This is ElCid Unscripted. This is where on Friday evenings at 5:05 EST, we talk about anything, but what we do talk about is a year in music. And we start off with 2003. This today is 2003, and we're on the top 20 songs of 2003. Plus, I play a little game. We answer questions. I put a post up either Wednesday or Thursday, and the chat can ask me questions that I can prepare for today. Or we talk about what's in the chat as well. Okay? High Vibe says she call all these songs mall music. Wait a minute. High Vibe, mall music. Okay. You love it? Thank you, Lydia A. Glad to see you are here and loving it. So we're at number 13 was Shake Your Tail Feather with Nelly. Now number 12, a personal favorite of mine, is Sean Paul with Beyonce, Baby Boy. Baby Boy, you stay on my mind. Fulfill my fantasies. Is that still mall music, High Vibe? Is that still mall music? Baby Boy, you stay on my mind. Come on now. Baby Boy is one of my personal favorites. I'm sorry. And I guess it's because of the rhythm of the song. My Caribbean roots just, flare up with Baby Boy. Okay, you love Baby Boy until this day? Yes. They're not club bangers. Okay, High Vibe is about the club. She about that club life. Now I understand why these are mall songs for you. But we can't hit the club all the time. Sometimes we need to hit the mall. I think about you all the time. I see you in my dreams, Lydia A. Come on. Thank you. A wine song. Yes, it is. Okay. Just a gentle whine, though. Not a whine to hurt nobody. Just a gentle whine. Even though she hurting some people in the video with the way Beyonce shaking her hips. But for all of us, it's a gentle whine. Yes, it's an intimate song. But y'all see they didn't have any scenes together. Did y'all clock that? Sean Paul and Beyonce didn't have any scenes together. He filmed his scene, she filmed her scenes, and somebody spliced them together for a video. I clocked that. Because Jay-Z probably say, Sean Paul, you ain't winding up on my lady. Okay? So number 11, I'm hoping this will get High Vibe back in here. Number 11 is Get Low. Lil Jon and Eastside Boys, featuring my personal favorite, the Yin Yang Twins. Featuring the Yin Yang Twins. Get Low. Get Low. Hey, Togo to Africa. Glad to see you are here. Glad to have you here. Intentional for sure. Yes. Oh, the South. See, Lady Tiva, the South. Yes. Get low. Get low with it. From the what? From the window to the wall? Get low is a little better. Oh, Lady T-Buck says she is home now, y'all. She can cut up and cut a rug with these songs. Okay. So next up is, we got to slow it down. We had our fun. We got to slow it down. It's got, I know the group Evanescence, but Bring Me to Life was not a favorite song of mine. Evanescence, it's a soft rock band. Bring Me to Life, did not know that at number 10. Okay, and I'm not going to waste too much time on girl, Lady T-Bug. Remember last week we talked about the whisper song. Hey girl, let me whisper in the ear. Tell you the things that you like to hear. I know the whisper song. Yin Yang Twins, I know the whisper song. Okay? Speaking of blasphemy, with what? Which part was blasphemy? Oh, Bring Me Back to Life. It was not one of my favorite songs. I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend Lydia A. But I do like Evanescence. Okay? I know the song, but it's not one of my faves to be this high up on the list, but I do like Evanescence. So next up, number 9 is, Picture Kid Rock, Sheryl Crow. Not my part of the genre that I like. As I said, number 9 is Kid Rock featuring Sheryl Crow, Picture. That's at number 9. Okay. Now we get a little better, and I'm hoping I got High Vibe. I'm hoping that since we're getting higher and higher on the list, that we get High Vibe, because it have, some things that may, bring her the club feeling in here. So number 8 is Miss You by Aaliyah. Okay. Number 8 is Miss You by Aaliyah. Aaliyah. I was seeing Lydia's name in the chat, and I was like, huh, okay, and blended it together. So number 8 is Miss You by Aaliyah. Since you've been gone, I miss you. I felt that video was absolutely amazing. Where everybody else was singing the lyrics for her, because she was no longer with us. Y'all know the song. It's been too long since I'm gone without you. Yes. What am I going to do? See, I've been wanting you, missing you, wondering if you're the same, and who's been with you. Is your heart still mine? I want to cry sometime. I miss you. Yes. Off to college. I know you went away. Hey, I know the lyrics to that song, because again, the video, everybody's also singing it. Absolutely well done. Missy Timbaland, absolutely well done in bringing her music forward, even though she was not with us. So let's bring it up a notch, okay? I don't want y'all crying. There's no crying on the dance floor. Number 7, we're going back to the South. Lady T-Bug, are you with me? We're back to the South with a little ditty by Chingy called Right There. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Put your hips into it and make me stir. I like the way you do it. Is High Vibe, is this club enough for you? Is this club enough for you, High Vibe? We're here for the people. I love the way you do that right there, right there. You make me stir. Come on now. This was Chingy's year too. 2003 was Chingy's year too. Okay? High Vibe. I don't see High Vibe. She probably like, oh yeah, whatever. Hey, Jackson Tabasco. Glad to see you, girl. Glad to see you. We're in 2003, okay? And we right there with Chingy at number 7. Okay? We right there with the chicken head dance. Yes, Lydia. Yes, Lydia, with the chicken head dance. Now, number 6 is Unwell, Matchbox 20. I do know the song, but I don't know the actual lyrics to it. So yes. Oh no, not a tomato. You don't like Right There? I went to live a live Orlando Jones show in California where they played Chingy during a break. We went wild. I know y'all went crazy, Sam. You don't like Unwell by Matchbox 20? Is that it, K Sharp? Is that it? Oh wow. Okay. For the members, the tomato, the wow is a tomato. Okay, like wow, I can't believe that's really there. Number 5 is When I'm Gone, 3 Doors Down. When I'm Gone, 3 Doors Down is number 5. Okay. Not a favorite of mine either. Oh, that was for Chingy. Right There. You threw a tomato for Right There? Really? What? Really? I don't know if I agree with you with that one. This is the first time K Sharp and I are polar opposites. So number 4 is Crazy in Love with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Y'all know that had to be high up. That was the year it came out. Crazy in Love. Got me so crazy. Your love got me looking so crazy in love. Y'all know the song. Crazy in Love. That's when the husband and wife really got it together. Beyonce and Jay-Z is at number 4. Now, number 3, Beyonce just had a song with him a little bit lower down, but now here he is above her. Number 3 is Get Busy by Sean Paul. I was like, look at that. They did a song together and they both there separately. They both higher up separately. Okay? Greatest dance for that year. Get busy. Is High Vibe back? That was my jam, Lydia said. That was my jam. Can't go wrong with Sean Paul. Loved it. Where's High Vibe? Did we lose High Vibe? I know she said she was in the bushes. I'm just trying to make sure we got the club bangers. Okay, for High Vibe. This is number 3. Get busy. Okay. Number 2. Now y'all know. There's still a place in music for this person, even though they are incarcerated. Okay. In 2003, number 2 was Ignition by Robert Kelly. Oh, High Vibe. I'm glad you are pleased. Okay. We want to make sure everybody's comfortable and well pleased. So yes, number 2 is Ignition. R. Kelly, Robert Kelly. I'm not trying to be rude, but Pretty Girl, I'm Feeling You. I know the remix. I know the remix more. Give me that toot toot and give me that beep beep. Come on. Oh, Lady T-Bug. Oh, she got the tomatoes flying for Robert Kelly, Ignition. I like the remix, Lydia. They did not say it's the remix because we know he had the original song out first. But I know the remix. I really not a fan of the original one. But yes, Lady T-Bug threw the tomatoes for Robert. Okay. Robert, tomatoes for you. Now, number 1. Loved it at the time, but removed it from my playlist. I understand To Go to Africa. I understand. It's still rent-free in my mind, the lyrics, though. Number 1 for 2003, okay, is 50 Cent. Okay? Oh, Sam threw in the tomatoes, too, for Robert Kelly. Number 1. He always asks, yo, shorty, it's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. We gonna sip a Cardi like it's your birthday. Because, we don't give a, it's not your birthday. Because why? You could find me in the club. 50 Cent is number 1 for 2003. You could find me in the club, bottle full of bud. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. But he said, we don't give up. It's not your birthday. It's really not her birthday, but we're going to party like it's your birthday. Remember what I keep telling y'all every week. We need to listen to these songs. It may be in the club. It may be this, but we're going to party like it's your birthday. It ain't really a birthday song, but we treat it like a birthday song. We treat it like it's a birthday song because he said, we're going to party like it's your birthday. Okay? Yes, it's in the club. That is 2003. Now, in the post, y'all, I told, the person who gave us, and I know Sam is okay with me telling it's her. The first question she has is, we love watching Love is Blind shows, but do we really think that love is blind? Why or why not? So I'm going to say it might as well be another great dance song, but I removed Mr. Maga from my playlist. Wow. Brings me back to weekends in college, Huda. I understand you. You're right. I always claim it's my birthday song. Yes. So Sam is asking, do we think love is blind? Why or why not? That is a question for the chat and a question for me. Now, if love was really blind in relation to the show, then everybody will not be attractive. And I have not seen an ugly person yet on any of those shows. Now, a little unattractive, not my type. Yes, I've seen that. But I haven't seen anyone where you'd be like, only, a face a mother could love. I have not seen that. Only a voice for radio. I have not seen that. Love is blind. It takes over your mind. Eve. What's good is not, you need to elevate and find. That's one of my favorite songs, videos, and everything. That song, hits very close to home for me. But yes, no, it's not blind. I need to see you. Right. I need to see you, smell you, feel you. I mean, it ain't blind for me. I got to see something. Okay. I gotta go with, another incarcerated one. I gotta show me what you're working with. I need to see who you are. To Go to Africa said, I've never experienced it. Right. I haven't seen that Love is Blind. And it would have been sure back in the day. Remember when we used to get like wrong number calls? Did anyone ever talk to someone on a wrong number call? Someone who had a very nice voice, and then you're like, I'm meeting with that person. But hey, with online dating, before even online dating with photos, we used to be in the AOL chat rooms. Those of us who are at a particular age, you could be in the AOL chat rooms, other chat rooms elsewhere, and you would be able to see and know, you won't see the person, but you would know talking, you give them your number, or you're in chat rooms and you're chatting, and then you meet up later. You're like, no. Or you're like, oh, interesting. Again. So Sam is answering her own question, says, yeah, in rare cases it's blind, unless you really can't see. No shade at all with my statement. Right. I understand for those who are visually impaired, maybe, and maybe, I know we can say that, I don't know how she's with him or why he's with her, but maybe for them, it's not that love is blind. Maybe love overshadows how they look. Maybe they're attracted to who the person is on the inside, because again, looks can fade, looks can change, we age. Unfortunately, people may have an accident that does change their looks. Again, sometimes we could be going to the hairdresser trying to get our hair color a different color, and it just don't work out. Y'all understand, if y'all in the nesto first, y'all know about stuff, hair color changing, that just don't work out. And maybe we're not attractive at that time. See, I have a hard time right now. If you all watch Love is Blind Seattle, the young man that is married, oh gosh, I just lost his name. He's got the blonde hair now, looking like Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man. I find Brett is unattractive with that blonde hair, but I am not his wife. I'm not his wife. I just think Brett looked very handsome with his natural color hair, but he's got it all blonde, and I'm like, ooh. But hey, his wife loves it. Hey, gotta love it. Love can be blind when the person is showing you who they are. So who they are on the inside, so it can definitely be blind. Right, it can be. We are, same here with Brett. I mean, we can kind of like overlook some things. I mean, when we're in love, we know we give a pass for a whole lot of things. And if y'all are here for my unsolicited advice, y'all know there are a lot of ladies and gents that give a pass for a whole lot of things. So whether love is blind visually, I don't know. But love is blind emotionally in a lot of things. We see people who, in unsolicited advice, we talk about people who never make it to the land of Oz, because Oz starts with the big O. People who are not, sexually attracted to someone, and for 2 years they're hanging in there. What is that? I mean, they say they love, it ain't blind, but it certainly ain't touchy-feely. So in that respect, I'm going to say love can overlook some things, but I don't think it's blind. Willfully negligent? Yes. Blind? Not so much for me. So y'all, please put in the comments. That was Sam's first question. In watching Love is Blind, is love blind for you? Why or why not? Okay. So y'all, we're going to I only did the top 10 R&B songs for 2003. So what I do is I take a question, I fill it with the songs, we fill it with a game too. I do have the game. So this is how we do it for at least an hour, so we could start our weekends right here in Unscripted. So we will hear the same songs, okay? But R&B songs, I felt that we had a few hip-hop songs in here that I was like, what the hell is this doing here? So number 10 is The Way You Move, Outkast. I like The Way You Move, and I love the instrumental for this. I love the horns in I Love the Way You Move. And I love the R&B singer on the hook in the bridge. Absolutely. The Way You Move by Outkast, one of my favorite. If I could, I will just be with you, baby. Oh, because I love that song. That is permanently on my groove list. Because I love the way you move. Yes. The South. Yes, Lady T, but it is the South. Again, not a TH. Here we say the South with an F. Yes, wonderful video to go to Africa. Wonderful video. Absolutely. This could be number one for me. But I understand why number one is number one. But again, if you want a dance, a nice little, I guess the steppers like it too because it is a step song too. They slow it down a bit. But yes, I like The Way You Move. The Way You Move, Outkast. Number 9 is Never Leave You by Lumi D. Never Leave You. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Now, I know that song. I wouldn't have put it above The Way You Move, but this is not my list. Never Leave You. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Y'all know the song. Remember me? Dun, dun, dun. That song. Lumi D. Sleepy Brown. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like constantly uh-oh in the background. And I was like, oh, no, not above The Way You Move. I'm sorry. Okay? Okay. Next up, number 8 is Tipsy by Jaquan. Now, I don't think this is an R&B song, but I guess this is not for me only. It is for others as well. But Tipsy by Jaquan is considered an R&B song. It made the list. Also making the list at number 7 was number 1, okay, in the club. Not number 1. 21 Questions made the list at number 7. I'm wondering if it's Nate Dogg. Right, it's not R&B for me. Yes, everybody get tipsy. Yes. I like the beat and bass in the back. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. I didn't think that was R&B, but it certainly was on an R&B list. This was not Billboard, but this was another R&B list. Right, 21 Questions? Nope, at all. Not R. They probably thinking, oh, Nate Dogg is singing a hook. It's going to be R&B. No. Now, number 6. Hello, High Vibe. I hope I have you still here. Number 6 is Khalees, because her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. I don't consider that R&B, but I do like the song. I don't consider that R&B, but I like the song. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Like the song, don't think it's R&B. Exactly. Nope. No milkshake. Nope. Not at all. Next up, number 5 is Get Busy, Sean Paul. Don't think he's R&B. Not at all. Who said Sean Paul is R&B? Exactly. No ma'am. No ma'am. No sir. No ma'am. No for me as well. Yes. There's a lot of no's here. Okay. Now, number 4, debatable, is another Outkast song, Hey Ya. Is Hey Ya R&B? They are singing in certain points. Okay. Oh, you think you got it, but got it doesn't get it if there's no feelings involved. I mean, come on now. I'm sorry. Yes, a dance hall to me. Strictly dance hall. Sean Paul, but no. They just put them in the R&B bucket because there wasn't much going on that, okay, High Vibe. I could see that. There wasn't much, and that's why these disrespectful youth and them come out saying that they're the new kings of R&B and stuff because there ain't much R&B going on. I could get you, High Vibe. I understand now why this will be thrown into rhythm and blues. Because number 3 is Slow Jams by Twista. Twista ain't no R&B singer. To me. He's just a fast rapper. Okay? So Slow Jams, not at all. Okay? And you know they're throwing in because Beyonce is number 1 and 2. Beyonce is number 1 and 2. For number 1, she's Crazy in Love. And number 2 is Baby Boy. How is this R&B? I wish Whitney had ruled the R&B chart. Girl. No to Twista. Right, Jackson Tabasco. It is confusement. It is hip hop. It was that. This is what I mean. 03 was nothing year. Now I do have, a whole lot of for y'all for rap and hip hop. Now that I do have a lot for rap and hip hop. But number 2, and Sam asking us if you had to pick just one, a dating app or dating in the pods, which one would you pick? If you had to pick one in the dating world, this is a question from, for this week. If you had to pick one, a dating app or dating in the pods like Love is Blind, which would you pick? Now, here's the crazy thing about that, Sam. Okay? Pod is like jail. Yes, it is. But here's the thing. The pod comes with only 10 days of dating, and then I have to marry you. That's why I say no to the pod. Dating app, I can block you. I can put a blocker on you, okay? I can block you. Dating in the pods mean I got to make a decision. I got to pick somebody. I'd rather not date in the pods. But Lydia A is here for dating in the pods. Lydia A said, hey, sign me up. Sign me up. One of the pods coming to my town, sign me up. High Five is like me. Take the dating app. Lydia A, no, never mind. You can't see, never mind. Okay, Sam is giving a caveat. She's like, we're going to take the marriage part out. So you could just date people and you could just meet them. Sam, don't tell anybody. Wonder if this could be a business plan out there that we could have people kind of date. There could be a bar where ladies come in on one side, men come in on the other side. They could go into a pod style thing and chat and date. That would be a great business plan. Love is Blind. Sam came up with this, okay? That would be a great thing if we had it where people can go into pods and different things and chat and talk for the night or karaoke each other, and they never meet, and they could leave or they could meet up at the bar later. That would be awesome. But yeah, take the marriage part out of it. I'd probably talk to you on a dating app, chat with you until you meet me at the pod. And that could be the bar's name, the pod. Well, we can't because that's probably copyrighted by Netflix. A pod life or something. We can figure out something. But I would totally, but I met my husband on a dating app. That's why I'm partial to a dating app. Okay. I met both husbands on a dating app. So they kind of work for me, or I kind of work it. I like dating through dating apps because I ain't got too much skin in the game. I could just text and type or talk on the phone, and that's it. I ain't got to actually get up and go to a pod. But that would be awesome. Okay. Yes, I watched The Ultimatum. I think that is just wreckage. Yes, and I did do the recaps for the last Ultimatum with Sandy and Nick and was it JR and Scotty, and I have done the recaps for that last Ultimatum. I did not do Ultimatum for the Rainbow Coalition because I don't want to be insensitive, because some things I might say, it might come off, intellectually incorrect. Though I have quite a few friends who told me, who are a part of the coalition, that like, you should just do it, girl. I said no, because I know how y'all date and I will be reckless with how I talk. I like to date for 10 days, move on if the chemistry was not there upon meeting. Okay, Sam wants to date for 10 days, but Sam, you got to take 10 days off of work. That's 2 weeks. I'm not taking my 2 weeks off vacation for the hopes of it. Okay. Yes, I did watch it, High Vibe. I just didn't I didn't put too much into watching it, and I didn't invest too much into, I didn't do recaps for it. But I might the next time it comes around, because I was told about myself that I should do it. But 10 days, I give you a good Friday night. I'm gonna give you a good, Saturday night. Okay, you could buy me a couple drinks. Hey, y'all in the bushes. Yeah, dating app was fun for me. Thank you, Mimi. Was it fun? Are you still in Houston, girl? I hope you were able to escape. But yes, definitely I like the dating apps, but I can see dating apps moving to the pod. We can meet up at the pod, and we can see if we like each other or not. Or we could just meet up at the bar at the pod, or I could just go in. Okay. I could just go into the pod bar on a Friday or Saturday night, and you could see there'll be a light outside letting you know green, there's someone on the other side. Okay. And then y'all could just chat. And then what it could be is like, I think we should have a timer, Sam, because we don't need people in there every night. We need a rotation. So we need at a certain time in the night, or maybe you get like 30 minutes to chat, and then we either move the wall or open the curtain, and y'all meet up and y'all leave so that the next singles can come in there and chat up. Sam, I think we got a business plan already done. We just got to find a spot. You in Vegas, me on the East Coast in the South, and we could do something. It's sounding plausible, okay? It's sounding plausible. So I'm seeing some people do like the fact that, dating apps, more so than the pod, but maybe we could blend them. I was so ready to come back to cool New York. Mimi, and New York had issues too, didn't it? New York had some kind of issue. I heard that. I was like, But yes, I think we could do a mixture, Sam, of both, because I think, you get to retire early now, girl. Get the business plan together. You could have an existing bar and just have a blind date night. Hey, go to existing bar and see how it work out. And people cannot be intoxicated because, remember what Missy Elliott said? I look like Halle Berry, when he, continued drinking. So, the last one, as I said, we had rap, okay? And for rap for 2003, I had to do top 20 because there were too many great songs in the hip hop rap section rather than the R&B section. It had too many great songs for me just to be like, just top 5, just top 10, too many great songs. So number 20 for the rap and hip hop is Change Clothes, Jay-Z featuring Pharrell. Yes, work it. Yes, Missy. So Change Clothes is number 20 for Jay-Z and Pharrell. Change clothes and go. Because what? Because, girl, no substitute? Right. Oh, you're upstate New York? Oh, okay. Rochester. I have family in Rochester, Ithaca, and around that part of upstate, and Albany, New York. So I know that's not upstate, but people in Albany think they upstate, ma'am. Number 19 is another Jay-Z song. Excuse me, miss, where you are? Excuse me, miss. You okay with that? Okay, Change Clothes for 20. Okay. You good with that song? Thank you, Lydia A. Okay, yes, my a former ex-in-law of mine went to Syracuse University. Excuse me, miss is number 19. Okay, excuse me, miss. Yes, Pharrell. This was Pharrell's year too. This was Pharrell Neptunes. This was their year. So number 18 is Black Eyed Peas with Justin Timberlake. Where is the love? Y'all remember that? Where's the love? Where's the love? Where is the love? Fergie was singing that for Black Eyed Peas featuring Timberlake. Justin Timberlake. Where is the love is number 18. Clips 2. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes. No Justin Timberlake. What was Black Eyed Peas? Is Black Eyed Peas considered hip hop? I know that's debatable. Okay. It's a no for me, says Sam. It's a no. Wasn't my favorite song from that. Wasn't mine either. No hot joints then. Positioned correctly. So number 16 is one of my favorites. One of my favorites from the South. Lady T-Bug 2003 is the South. Because it starts off with oh, do-doon, doon, oh, do-doon, doon, oh. Splash Waterfalls. Ludacris with Sandy Coffee. I'm sorry, that is just one of my favorite songs. I'm sorry. If you don't like Splash Waterfalls, you don't like early Luda, Chicken and Bear Luda. If you don't like that Luda, you don't understand me. I am my Brooklyn girl at heart. I am my Brooklyn girl at heart. But Luda, and I guess because the song is very suggestive. Oh, we know what he's talking about by Splash Waterfalls. I know you're not a Luda fan, but again, that Splash Waterfalls. She like it nice and fast. What? Come on now. You got to listen to those lyrics. Take love to me. Splash Waterfalls is very, very suggestive. College bands played the song so well, I would get so hyped. I get hyped off the lyrics. They could be playing it, and I'm like, doon, doon. Oh, I know what the song's saying. Again, number 15 is Pharrell again. Pharrell is all up and down here. Okay, Pharrell, this time it's his song featuring Jay-Z. Okay, his song featuring Jay-Z. Because why? He was just fronting. I know that I'm carrying on. I know that his love is strong, but I was just fronting. You know I want you, girl. Okay? We got another one. Frontin' by Pharrell. I love Ice Cream Man. So yes, Frontin' is number 15 by Pharrell featuring Jay-Z. Okay? Now, another from the South. While we didn't have R&B, the South was taking over. Another one. This one is Young Bloods featuring Lil Jon. Damn. Young Bloods featuring Lil Jon. Damn. Now, it wasn't one of my favorite songs, but I can appreciate and understand why it would be this high on the list. Okay? Now, this one, this is why I also couldn't take only the top 10, because then we would have missed this guy. We would have missed everything that he had to offer during that time. You feel old? I don't know this one. Don't feel old, Sam. Or don't feel old. Because you know the next one. Into You, Fabulous, with Tamia or featuring Ashanti. Sorry, no. It was Fabulous. Into You, Fabulous, featuring Tamia. Sorry. Yes, he does look healthy and good now. He does look healthy. Yes. Into You is number 13, featuring it's Fabulous featuring Tamia. So again, I know Fabulous, and I know if I did top 10, I would have missed Fabulous on the list. Okay? Fabulous is also at number 12 with Can't Let You Go. I really want to be with you, but I got to be real with you. I can't leave you alone. Fabulous featuring Lil Mo and Mikey Shorey. Yes, classic song. Okay, Tamia. Into You is a fave. Okay, we got High Vibe back. Yay. Into You, yes. 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 Fabulous is, you know, I feel like he's a sleeper cell. I feel like he's a sleeper. Yes. Fabulous. Fabolous. Fabulous. Yes. I really want to be with you, but I got to be real with you. I can't leave you alone. He knows he bought his mistress and he know he got a wife and a girl, but he can't leave you alone. He bought the girlfriend the same necklace he bought the wife. Love that, sir. Even though the lyrics, yes, the lyrics are horrible. It's like, I got a wife, but I can't leave you alone. I know I'm absolutely wrong, but I can't let you go. You're the one I want in my life, but I already got a wife. I can't leave you alone. That was the side chick anthem in 2003. I was sorry. That was a side chick anthem with 2003. Fabulous was getting these side chicks, letting them feel special. Okay? That was absolutely wrong of you, Fabulous. Number 11 is, again, Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey featuring the Flipnote Squad. I Know What You Want. Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it. Baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. As long as you want, you know I got it. Y'all know that song because we talked about it before. Now, we would have missed all those songs if I just did a top 10. If I only did top 10, y'all would have missed all those songs, and I felt like I needed to do 20. You know I got it. You know, I got to do the Busta Rhymes section. I can't do Mariah section. So number 10, you know, it wasn't one of my personal favorites, but I know, you know, folks out there was talking about it, carrying on about it. Was Nelly, okay? It was Nelly. Air Force One. You know, I'm traveling with my Air Force Ones. I was not a fan of the Air Force Ones, but I understand. Dun, dun, dun. With my Air Force Ones. It wasn't one of my favorite songs at all. But I know it was out there. It was on rotation. Okay? It was on rotation. Now, number 9, okay? Yes, Air Force Ones. It sneaks. Not a fan, but it's catchy. Right, Sam? Give me 2 purse. Give me 2 purse. Yes, it's the accent. You put the same, that's on. Well, funny you should say it's in the same category as Chingy. Funny you should say Chingy, because Chingy is next to number 9 with Ludacris and Snoop Dogg talking about the Holiday Inn. What you doing? We my people, you bring 4 your friends. What we doing? Holiday Inn by Chingy featuring Ludacris and Snoop Dogg is number 9. See, K Sharp, you know where the list is going. You know where the list is going, K Sharp. You know exactly where the list is going. Now, the South, that was the South. That was the South. The Holiday Inn. What we doing? Number 8 is 50 Cent featuring Snoop Dogg and G-Unit. I don't know what you heard about me, but if it can't take $1 off of me, no Cadillac, no perm you can't see, but I'm a PIMP. That's another one of my songs. 50 Cent featuring Snoop Dogg and G-Unit, PIMP. Yes. I don't care how she performed in the bed. I just needed to come on and bring me my bread. PIMP. I'm telling you, that was a song. It ain't an honest profession, but it's certainly something I was singing. I knew the lyrics. I'm so glad after Jermaine Dupri bled Atlanta, Future came to make a different song. Yes, the steel drums at the beginning. Not Jermaine Dupri bled Atlanta. Oh my God, Johnny, he bled Atlanta. He found talent in Atlanta, wouldn't you say? Now, here's another one, okay? Here's another Chingy at number 7. Chingy featuring Jay Weave, which is Jason Weaver. We know Jason Weaver by the shows he was on. I think he was the son in Thea. One Call Away. Now, that was one of my favorite songs by Chingy as well, okay? One Call Away. Jason Weaver wrote the hook of the song. Now, that was a smooth song, smooth, chorus with, if you give me just one call away. Absolutely one of my favorites from Chingy, because it kind of slowed things down. You love that song? Yes. Only one call away. I mean, it really, really, you can't with Mr. Future. Well, Mr. Future right now is probably crying and doing some shadow boxing. Okay. Future right now, his son has changed his name. Sierra has changed the son's name. Y'all, that was one of the other things we're going to talk about. Okay. That's when we found out Keisha Knight Pulliam grew up. Yes. She was that girl in Chingy's video. One call away. Because the mama work in the bank too. Because what she work in the bank. Loved it. Now, again, Chingy is again number 6 at right there. Okay. I know y'all ain't Chingy fans, but Chingy got a strong hold. She added Wilson to his last name. Yes, K Sharp. He signed them documents, so he'll be fine. He signed the documents. He'll be fine. But when you see, it's not the fact that he signed the documents. I need to know when. I need to know timeline with Future. When you even brought it up to him, like, hey, I need you to sign these documents over here, and because I need to change his name on that birth certificate and everything. I mean, and how long did it take him to just sign it? Did we just say, hey, email it, sign these? Or did we have a conversation? Right, I need to know too. Exactly. Probably like, Russell, you done raised my child. Now you want to give him your name? I could see him shadowboxing. I need to hear what he was talking about. Okay. So we just did number 6 right there with Chingy. Okay, we ain't got no more Chingy, so y'all can rest and relax. But number 5 is 50 Cent again, but he is featured on Lil' Kim's Magic Stick. Did he get paid? I don't know, Lady Tipa. Magic Stick is number 5, Lil' Kim featuring 50 Cent. I got the magic stick. Once, hit back twice. I'll give you magic. What? Magic. Uh-huh. It was Lil' Kim. I thought it was 50 Cent's song featuring Lil' Kim, but no, it's Lil' Kim's song featuring 50 Cent. Magic Stick. I wonder how much she compensated him for that feature. Now, number 4, again, number 4 is where Ja Rule comes in with Ashanti, Mesmerize. Okay? Mesmerize is not one of my faves of Ja Rule and Ashanti, but in 2003, Mesmerize was number 4. Lydia A, no! Not my magic stick. So, Mesmerize was number 4. Number 3. Oh, the 50 Cent one, the magic stick. Oh, okay. Number 3. I know y'all didn't like Luda, but this was Luda and the South's year. Okay. Luda featuring Shauna was Dun 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 Stand Up. Dun 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 Stand Up. Stand Up was number 3, Ludacris and Shauna. Yes, really. Luda. I was saying that just for you because I know you didn't like Luda. Okay? I know you didn't like Luda, so I said, let me warn her. Okay? Uh-huh. Make love to me. Well, that was Splash Waterfalls. Now 50 Cent got number 1 and number 2. And we heard them before, so I'm just gonna run through them. Number 2 is 21 Questions, and number 1 is In the Club. 50 Cent had number 1 and 2. And I could see that those songs were on regular rotation. So again, I could see that with 50 Cent. So let me see. Okay. I have the game for y'all. Y'all know we like to play the game. We do a pick 3 or a pick 4. Okay. And I have a pick 4 for y'all. Okay. So what this is that there's a famous game out there. Okay. We're finished with the music for today. Yeah, 50 was doing it. Absolutely. They wore those songs out. Clean version. 50 was doing it. Yeah, doing it well. Okay. So we're doing a pick 4. There's a famous, because Lydia A is here, we have a guest here who has not been here before, and Huda has not been here before when we do this. There's a famous game out there, okay, that a Mr. Harvey does. I do have a friend that has made notations of all of their answers, and I found it online too. So I kind of bring it here and we kind of try and guess what it is, okay? So some of them are real cutesy and some of them are very suggestive. This is PG-13. We got to behave ourselves in here, okay? So, So name something that an auto racer hopes will not happen at a race, okay? Name something that an auto racer or race car driver hopes will not happen in a race. There are 4 answers. And you just type it in. Just type in as many answers that you want. So just name something that a car racer just wish will not happen, okay? Flat tire fall off, tire blowout, oil leak, wreck, crash out. Crash out is the first one. A car crash. Out of fuel is, let me get it. Out of fuel is number 3. Puncture is number 2. So the The tire blowout is I will accept it. Okay. Yes, no fuel is number 3. And that is number 4, to lose. I didn't see somebody say lose before. So y'all have gotten all of them. Let me review it again. Something a racer wish will not happen. 1 is a crash. 2 is a puncture. 3 is no fuel. And 4 is to lose. Okay, now here's one. I'm going to be a little messy. Tell me who's the smartest member of your family. Smartest member of your family. Who is the smartest? There are 4 answers. The smartest member of your family. Me is the first answer. Number 1 answer. Mom is number 2. Yes, mom is number 2. But me is number 1. Mom is number 2. Grandma is not on the list. Family pet? No. Grandma is not on the list. And no is the pet. Dad is number 3. We have one more family member. Not the pet. No, not the pet. These are people. Me is number 1. Mom is number 2. Dad is number 3. And is number 4. The almanac. Not the almanac. Accident. No grandpa, no granddad. Y'all going way far. No sister. Y'all going far. Some of y'all got one right now. And y'all still don't think they teenager with a smart mouth? No. Uncle? No. This is why I'm being messy. Toddler, they're in control. No. Auntie? No. Brother? No. The baby. How did you get a baby, Mimi? How'd you get that baby? Okay? How'd you get that baby? That's as close as you're getting. How did you get that baby? Yes, the husband, not the side chick. Lady Tifa, not the side chick. The husband with the partner, the spouse, not the computer thing. So we got all the answers. Tell me the smartest member of your family. 1 is myself, 2 is mother, 3 is father, and 4 is the husband. Because what, he was smart enough to marry you, right? And you're the smartest member of the family. Name something, okay? Chat GPT. Okay, when women get bored, we're mostly women here. When women get bored, name something they change the color of. When women get bored, name something they change the color of. Y'all know we change color all the time. Some of us, I don't. Hair is number 1. Yes, hair is number 1. Oh, I thought you weren't going to get walls. High five. Walls is number 3. Not the color of the car. Cars, Sheets, no. No. Eyes, you're getting close. Nails, yes. Nails is number 2. So hair is number 1. Nails is number 2. Walls is number 3. I'm waiting for 1. It's kind of close to what Lady T-Bugs is saying, but we ain't talking about that. Not lip, but close. Not the house, not change the color of the house. Not partner. Yes, Lady T-Bug, the makeup. We'll change the color of the makeup or maybe the style of the makeup. So yes, those were the answers. When a woman gets bored, name something they change the color of. Number 1 is hair. Number 2 is nails. Number 3 is walls. And number 4 is makeup. Wig would have been my next one. Hey, let's talk about it all. Wig would have definitely been my next one. Not K-Sharp. We say the color of, not the color of your spouse. How are you changing the color of your spouse? How are you doing that, K-Sharp? How are we changing the color of our spouse? So the last thing that Sam wanted to ask us is travel horror stories. Sam asked us if we had any travel horror stories. Okay. Now, I've had, I say travel setbacks. I don't get a new. I know what you meant. I had, I don't say travel horror stories, but I have had instances where I've had to be laid over someplace, but I see it as an adventure. I've never had a complete horror story. When I went to Spain, my girlfriend would think it was a horror story. When we went to Spain, because she wanted to, Nestos, it seems you're a little bit behind. She wanted to check our bags. Like when I pack, y'all, I'm the bad friend. I don't have a whole bunch of luggage. Okay. I pack everything. Remember, I told y'all about packing cubes. I pack everything in my packing cubes, and it fits in a carry-on suitcase that goes right above. I ain't got to check a bag. I ain't got to worry about a bag being lost or misplaced because it's with me on the plane. I'm that friend. And I have a backpack, and that's it. Okay? I got to change the clothes and stuff. But this time I'm going to Spain, and I'm like, I'm not taking my bag anywhere else. It's going to be on me, so I didn't pack a whole bunch of stuff in my backpack or a change of clothes. And they lost our luggage because she said, let's go. Let's put our stuff. Let's check it. They're asking for volunteers. They weren't paying. I said, if I'm going to give up my bag, you all need to give me some kind of compensation. But they weren't paying. So they lost our luggage. Or I should say our luggage did not make the flight. We barely made the flight, y'all. This is also why I'm not going to go through Heathrow Airport ever again. They lost our bags. Had to fill out the claim. Go to the hotel. Trying to get someone, at the baggage thing. We're getting text messages that the bags will be on their way like 2 days later. We're like, y'all have got another flight in like 2-3 hours. It should be on that flight, but it wasn't. We had to go. I figure it was an adventure. We had to go to the mall, local mall. I'm just glad that where we were in Valencia, in the mall, there were plus size clothing, reasonably priced. Again, I was able to find my size. I'm a plus size girl, part of the plus size girly delegation. I was able to find pair of pants, a couple shirts. I was there for a conference, and I'm like, I just need to look decent. And I save my bills because I have travel insurance, and y'all gonna pay me. Okay? Pay me. Mimi says, I pack light except for underwear, bras, and personal hygiene stuff. Yeah. What I did learn too with my European travels is it's so inexpensive to either do your laundry out there or have the hotel do your laundry. I mean, of course, not unmentionables, but I could totally pay and have them do my laundry. I learned to take a small carry-on bag to avoid luggage getting lost. However, I find it hard to pack that small. Get them packing cubes if you don't have them, K-Sharp. They have you pack into those things, and it fits. It all fits. I'm telling you. I used to have the same issue until I got packing cubes, and I never had that issue again. So yeah, I packed for how long? I think it was 10 to 12 days we stayed in Spain, and I had all them clothes. And I did not, and I had room too for, little tchotchkes or whatever. But yes, definitely they lost our luggage. We had to go the next night. She was just so distraught that she had to, and she knows Spanish. Feel me this. She knew Spanish. She was so distraught that she had to go to the mall, interact with the people, find clothes, and then, work her way through that. I'm like, we found everything in this mall. That was only a block away from the hotel. We're awesome. Keep the receipts. Take a picture of the receipts. We send it in for the insurance coverage. We're good. We Gucci. We have clothes. She was so distraught, y'all. We had to go back to the airport. Not the next day. Next day we had our clothes like the following day. It was like a 4-day conference. We had to go the following day. And I said, listen to me. She was so pissed. I said, listen to me. What we not going to do is go to these people's window and act a Karen, and you get yourself locked up in Spain. Because what I'm not going to do is co-sign on bad behavior. Okay? You can find yourself in Spanish, incarcerated. Not me. I'm going to just slip my form. Hola, ¿cómo está? Here's my form, luggage, ¿dónde está? And that's what we're going to do. So we did hire a taxi, and taxi was really nice. He was really, really sweet. He, we had the number, and there is a form of Uber in Spain. Now you have to find in every country there is a form of Uber. There is a form of Uber in Portugal, which my husband and I used. There is a form of it in Spain, which we found out about. And every time I travel, I have an unlocked phone that I just put a SIM card from a local carrier, and I have a local phone. I ain't got to worry about adding all of that stuff to my, Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile. I have an unlocked phone. This is not an endorsement of them. This is just telling you what I have. I have a Motorola, like that Moto G or whatever. It's like $100 for that phone. I just need one that I can do navigation, because all I do is I pay like $20, not $20 a day, $20, and you get like 3 months worth of and 5G and all that stuff on your little $100 phone that you take with you, and you have access to a local number and local stuff, blah, 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 blah. Now with my home phone, I only have it on Wi-Fi, which I have my Wi-Fi, or you have it on your hotel Wi-Fi, not doing any banking stuff, but you have your unlocked phone, and you just use that, locally wherever I am traveling. That's the phone. I put the Uber, the local Uber, all that stuff. I put that, and only my PayPal card is linked to it. Yes, I also do carry on only. Have you ever tried the vacuum bags? I have, High Vibe, but when I get there, I need to vacuum it again to be able to bring it back, and sometimes the vacuum is not available. That's the thing. One time I packed and had no girl, Mimi, that is not cute. Hey, Michelle, glad to see you are here. Glad to have you here. We're talking about travel horror stories. And Michelle, I know you told us before in one of the Love is Blind UK that you are cabin crew. I'm sure you have stories, okay? But you probably got stories about customers, okay? But yes, that's how I feel about Mimi's declaration. But in Spain, in Valencia, we were right there by that mall, right there by huge, area. The mall is massive. And I got everything from the phone SIM card to my clothes and undergarments and da-da-da-da-da. And it is just, I was like, oh, we got everything. And I paid less than 100 euros because I was like flabbergasted. I was like, oh, plus size at a mall in Europe, it's going to be expensive. It was not. And it was nice quality clothes. I still wear the clothes to this day. I heard not to use personal cell phone. Yes, don't use your personal cell phone because they will charge you. Now, some companies, some carriers will charge you $10 a day to have their service out there. But again, having a phone for, an unlocked phone that I said it's a cheap, the Moto G, where you turn on and go, hello, Moto. That annoys me. But what don't annoy me is the fact that I have a phone that I can use locally. When I landed in Lisbon, is it Vondo or Vonda? Vonda phone. They're right there in the airport. You go, hey, I need it. I'm only here. Da 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 da. Okay. Right. No vacuum in the destination. Exactly. Yes, I do remember, Michelle, because remember I said Mama ElCid is crew. Ooh, commando till you went to the store, Mimi. You sounded like Sophie from Love is Blind UK, who came in and said she ain't got no panties on. Or you Lady Eloise, okay? Yes, for safety reasons. One time I packed and traveled to Texas. Oh, no, how do you go with no clothing? You packed and traveled to Texas, but what did you pack if no clothing? Lady Tima, you got to explain that. You got to explain. How did you, what did you pack then? Only shoes? Because I'm not getting it. You packed but everything but clothing. Honestly, just like a bag full of toiletries and undergarments and no clothes and shoes and no clothes. But I'm a minimalist. When I went to that conference in Valencia, I had on the sneakers I was wearing, and then I had on one like flat ballerina so I could look, professional casual. But that was it. I just went straight downstairs, and hung out. Thinking of Sophie too, thought I would not mention. Citizens After Dark. No, we don't have to be completely Citizens After Dark. Not at all. Oh, I did not put two and two together, Lady T-Bug. For those of you who are new here, Lady T-Bug does cover true crime on her channel. The young lady she's mentioning here, Sonia, is the mistress, and that is being very nice and polite, of a man who's incarcerated, and she covers the jail calls. And so she said that she packed one time and traveled to Texas with no clothing. And she did put Sonia D. Yes. Now, lazy, but must have need of a swimsuit or lingerie. You gonna put Cynthia? That threw you off? Yeah, it kind of threw me off. Yes, Lady T-Bug over there covers the jail calls, and I didn't think I would be so into listening to people's jail calls, but we do listen to people. This person's jail calls, and he has a very famous wife, while he has the mistress, and the wife was paying for the lawyer and everything. But y'all, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Please go to Lady T-Bug. She gives you a phone call. We cut it up in the chat, and then she invites folks to come on to speak about what has happened. So that is the gist of her channel, and we get a good kiki laugh out here because we know he playing the mistress. We know she getting played, but she thinks he is an innocent man. Okay. But travel nightmares, I haven't had much nightmares. What I did used to do, Michelle, don't tell your fellow crew people, okay? Back in the day when you used to travel a lot, I used to travel like every other Thursday to Sunday. Yes, I was married. Yes, I had a very young child. But I had to travel for work every Thursday through Sunday. And I used to intentionally book like peak times. And then they would always ask for volunteers, but that was back in the day when they used to pay you well to give up your seat. So, I used to do that and be like, it's a whole day. I don't even have to travel today. I could travel the next day. I'm not supposed to be in that town till the next day afternoon. So I go the day before and put it in a peak time, and it'll be like, are there any volunteers? I'll wait. Because when they do the second round is when they will give you the higher price, and they will give you, a meal ticket, and they will give you, if it's nothing, especially if there's no other flight that night, they'll put you up in a hotel, an airport hotel. I used to do that a lot. I racked up enough points for 2 of us to go to Hawaii just based on points. Because I flew the same airline and just racked up the points. And I worked at a company that didn't mind that you, the employee who did travel, that you kept the points. Now companies are keeping the points. And I'm like, no bueno, not for me. But horror travel stories, not really, horror travel stories. What I did realize is, like Mr. ElCid, when we went to Costa Rica, he splurged. You love it. We splurged on the front seats for going to Costa Rica, from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale to Costa Rica. We splurged on that. I really don't like the front of the plane when we're taking off. I really don't like the feeling. I like mid-plane because I don't feel like I'm, that inclined. So yeah, but he loved it. I was just like, honey, please, can we not? He's like, no, we do it in front of the plane. I was like, okay. So we were in the second row because he always want to have his bag under the seat in front of him. So we did the second row. But we are not traveling this year. We made a concerted effort. We're not, we're a family transition. As I said, my youngest one did graduate high school. He's, looking for work. My eldest is working. So we're kind of like in this transitional period. And hence why, my YouTube channel. I mean, my kids are doing their own thing on their own schedule. Glad to hear no one has had crazy experiences. Right. I've seen people act wild in the airport. I've seen people get corralled, taken down, incarcerated in the airport. And we love to watch. You know what, Mr. ElCid and I love to watch? We love to watch, and maybe I should talk about that show. The Smuggler Show, To Catch a Smuggler. We love to see that show. That is one of our favorite shows because we're like, why would you try to bring that through an airport? Why would you even try? An airport is one of the most secure places right now. Why would you try to bring birds in under your jacket? Why would you try to smuggle this in? We love To Catch a Smuggler. We love that show. And he's like, you should cover that show. I'm like, I got enough shows already. We got both Love is Blind Francais and Love is Blind Brazil season 5 next week. I can't cover any more shows. But maybe when I'm watching it, maybe I would snip it and y'all, we need to talk about this. Maybe I'll do that. And for those of all y'all who are the members, remember we have Date or Dump in our weekly live membership. I have a Bachelor and Bachelorette for you, but I don't have a sneak peek today. I don't have a sneak peek of the voice for you today. As you mentioned in the past, staycations are fun. Yes, staycations are fun. Be a tourist in your local town. You learn so much. I love being on hop-on, hop-off buses. And if you do have one in your city, you could jump on that hop-on bus and just ride it. That was my mode of transportation in Valencia. I paid for, I think the most you could do is a 3-day pass, and I was just in the tourist hop-on, hop-off. When the conference was over, hop on, hop off. Oh, let me see this part of town. Make it to the next stop. Oh, let me see this part of town. Make it to the next stop. Because it started like a block or two away from the hotel. Your favorite show? Hey, let's talk about it all, girl. Especially Australia too. Not just the US version. Your friend had what? She smuggled a whole dog on the plane? A whole dog, Michelle? On a plane? It must have been a cutesy itty bitty dog that fit under her armpit. I can't see you having a whole dog in a carrier. But the dogs are real cheap to take on board. A whole dog. Jeez Louise. I love National Geographic to catch a smuggler, especially when the old people come through. I love it when the old people, but I don't like it when my Caribbean people are involved. Okay, I do not like it when my Caribbean people are involved. I'm like, come on, y'all, please. Now back then is where when we see the early To Catch a Smuggler, we realize that sometimes they do take people's cell phones. They do look it up because people say, I'm coming for a conference. The conference don't exist. They love to do that for Vegas. Oh, I'm coming for this conference. They're like, well, what's the conference? What is the hotel you're supposed to be staying at? And they will call. Customs and border people at the airport will call to verify these folks are coming to a conference. There is a conference being held there, and you do have a hotel room there. Because people say just about anything, and even though you may be at the conference, you may not be staying at the hotel. If you're staying with a friend, they will call that, what's the friend's name? And they will go through your WhatsApp and stuff to see if you're trying, because that's how one man got caught. Hey, let's talk about it all. Did you see the guy with the mechanic? He brought in a whole bunch of little pieces for cars, and he was coming actually not just for vacation, but to work on cars and make some money. So yes, I love To Catch a Smuggler. Maybe I'll make that the smuggle section, and we could talk about it and look at that. But y'all, I think that was all I had for today. Was there anything else y'all want to talk about? Remember, we're covering Project Runway tomorrow at 5:05 EST. On Sunday, I'm going to try and do an unsolicited advice where we give people unsolicited advice and we get from mild to spicy. So if you are here, Michelle, if you are here, Lydia A, Huda, that's a good time. That's a good time. The unsolicited advice Sundays at 12:05 EST. Mondays, I'm going to try and do the member live on Monday because remember, Tuesday is Match Me Abroad. Wednesday is King's Court. But Wednesdays also, I'm going to start with the Brazil and France. That's going to be 8 episodes. I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. or maybe 3 a.m. to start watching and recapping. Hey, Sean Unfiltered. Glad to see you here. Just giving them my wild, crazy schedule for Sean for next week. Wild and crazy schedule. But yes, there is going to be a live weekly for Love is Blind Brazil and Love is Blind France. So if you do watch either or both, I will give you an opportunity to talk. Yes, we went. Yes. Thank you so much, Sam, for saying that. Thank you all. We went from 500 subs to 700 so fast. I have over 50 members. I am so appreciative. I think we're at 62 members. That is wonderful and awesome. Yes, Michelle, I can't wait for Love is Blind either. Bye, Lady T-Bug. I'm going to catch up in your side of the world, your side of the universe soon. Yes, we went so fast and grew from 500 all the way to 700 in record time. And it's all because of you guys. It's all because of the donated memberships as well. All of you who signed up for memberships. I just want to make sure that, you guys are enjoying it here. Start off your weekend right with Unscripted, and then we're going to continue. And I will definitely see Huda. I hope we're going to see you tomorrow because you got lots to say. You got 21 questions about Project Runway. Congratulations. Yep, 1K and beyond is next. Yes, 1K is next, Sean. Okay. Thank you all. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you start your weekend off right. I hope it is wonderful. And I hope to see you here when I do go live. So make sure you do like, you are subscribed, especially if you're a member, and make sure your notifications are on so you know exactly when I hit that go live button. But as I always say, I'll see y'all on the next one.